All right. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. I think everyone's in from the waiting room. I am proud to introduce Mrs. Dunn, who is going to be speaking to you about Marchman.
Okay, great. Hi, everybody. Hope you're all doing well this evening. So I'm so glad that you're here to hear this presentation about Marchman. We are currently in the admissions recruitment process, so this is really good timing to start for our fall enrollment. So if any of you are seniors thinking about starting in the fall, this is a perfect night to get started. Again, my name is Kim Dunn. I'm the admissions advisor and the career specialist at Marchman Technical College. So I work with all adult students coming in after they graduate high school. Oops, sorry about that. So I'm going to go ahead. I have a presentation. I'm also going to show you a video that's going to kind of showcase what we do at Marchman so you can really get a feel for the school. But we're going to start with, a lot of students ask, what is the difference between a four-year college and a technical college? And there's really only a couple of main differences. Why is this not? There we go. Okay, so our college offers what are called career certificate programs. So you won't earn any degrees at Marchman, but you will earn a certificate of completion in your field of study, and you will also earn what are called industry certifications. And what those are exams that are given by industry that basically tell employers that you are a professional and trained worker and skilled and ready to start into those types of positions. Of course, if you go to a traditional college, you're either going to get an associate's degree or a bachelor's degree for the most part. Our programs are very short in length. They run anywhere between 5 months and 2 years. So our longest program, automotive, is 2 years long. If you're going to go for the associate's degree, you're looking at least 2 years. And if you're going to go to the bachelor's degree, you're looking at 4 years or maybe even 5. So it's a very quick way to get skills to get out into the workforce. We at Marchman are very skilled focused. The programs only focus in on the skills that you need to learn to be successful in this career field. So unlike traditional college, where you're going to take English classes and liberal arts classes and other classes that do not relate to your field of study, at Marchman, if you're in welding, you're going to be in welding 5 hours a day. If you're in automotive, you're going to be doing automotive 5 hours a day. So you don't go off with any core classes. You're basically in your program all day long. So if you sign up for something that you love, you're going to have a fantastic experience. Just imagine being in your favorite class all day long. So that's kind of what you get at Marchman. We do not offer student loans at this school, and we are very reasonably priced because we are a public school. So you can't take out loans at our school. We do offer federal financial aid, but we only offer the Pell Grant, which is basically a grant given to you from the government based on your family income that you do not have to pay back. So if you're eligible for a full Pell Grant, it will pay for the entire price of the program, probably even give you some money back in pocket because you won't need the full Pell Grant to pay for the program. So those are the main differences. So just kind of a little summary of that. We haven't trouble with my clicker. There we go. So it's going to be less time, less cost, and you're going to leave with no debt, and you're going to have the skills and the credentials to go out into the workforce. So that is the big perks of career technical education. I'm sorry, but I'm having trouble moving this presentation. Let me try this. Okay, we're going to the next screen. Sorry about that. I don't know why my clicker is not working. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play a video for you. This video was actually created by our digital cinema production students, because we have a digital cinema production program. And these are all Marchman students on the Marchman campus, so you can get a feel for what it's like to be a Marchman student. There we go.
Marchman Technical College is preparing students to enter the workforce immediately after school. They are preparing us so that we have all the knowledge we need to be successful in this world.
There's people from all walks of life, and we're constantly learning about new things to suit what's going on around us.
It holds you to your character. I can't just come in here and dress any way I want and act any way I want and just weld. I have to act a certain way, and they hold you to that.
Their mission is to get students out in the field and where they want to work and get them the education they need to be successful in that area.
Definitely diverse because they allow anyone, no matter the age, no matter the race, to come to their college. And Marchman, they welcomes everyone with open arms.
Our instructor has spent several decades in the field, and with that he brings the experience so we can establish long careers.
Well, we offer a wide variety of activities. For campus life, we have a fall and a spring festival. We have a co-curricular activity called Skills USA, where they participate in student activities for self-development. In addition to that, then we have two Honor Society organizations. The first one is the National Tech Honor Society, where students are inducted twice a year. And then we have the National Adult Education Honor Societies based on the students' initiative, attendance, and work ethic.
They're directing me in the right area. They're giving me the resources to find the right jobs. I realize every day that my knowledge is growing. I knew something more than the day I did before.
If you walk around the campus for one day, you can see how many different personalities there are here. Instructors are able to kind of bend and make things appropriate for all students. I'm so thrilled about everything that we're doing. I just really love it. I feel so at home.
Okay, so that is Marchman Technical College. One thing that you observed on the video is that a lot of the learning is hands-on. You will, of course, learn theory in the classroom, so you're still going to have your basic academic work, but you'll immediately go out into the shops and the salons and the labs and apply it. And that's what the students really like at our college. Okay. Excuse me. Right. So now I'm going to go through just some additional information about the college. So we are accredited. Any college that you're looking for, you want to make sure that they are accredited by some organization outside of themselves. Basically, that's a group that comes in and really looks at the school with a fine-tooth comb to make sure that we're doing a good job in providing a quality education. So we are accredited by a group called the Council on Occupational Education. So any college that you're looking at, make sure you find out that they're accredited, because that's really important. We do offer job placement services, so we are very much about workforce development. We have a person on our campus, her name is Mrs. Lockwood, and her sole position is to help you find jobs. So she's going to help you with the resume, interviewing skills, job placement. Some of the programs actually have on-the-job training, where as you get towards the end of your program, you can actually be hired and go to work and submit your hours back to your instructor and get paid while you're finishing up your program, which is really an awesome thing. And we also have career development and other things. So you're going to get a lot of support as far as finding placement when you leave us or before you leave us. We are very student-centered. We have a lot of supports on campus. We're a small campus, so you're not going to get lost. Everybody knows everybody, but we also have a lot of support staff to help you on our campus. So we have counseling services. If you need any support, life gets tough while you're going to college and you just need some additional assistance or resources, we have a school counselor. We also have a person who is responsible for what is called accessibility services. So if you are in high school and you have an IEP or a 504 plan, and those accommodations help you with your learning, I want to encourage you to make sure you get those services as an adult student. So what you would want to do is once you come see me and apply to the college, I would give you Ms. Wineout's contact information, and then she can take all your documentation, right, what is called an adult 504 plan, to make sure you receive your accommodations and are set up for success at our college. And we have lots of cool student activities. So we have a Phoenix Ambassador program. That program allows students to be leaders at the school. They do tours, they help us with recruitment events. They do a lot of really cool things with our administration. So Phoenix Ambassadors are our leaders. We participate in Skills USA. We have the National Technical Honor Society, Awards of Excellence, Directors Luncheon, resource fairs, festivals, workshops. So we do really try to make it a true college experience while you're on our campus. And then of course we have a graduation every year where you'll get to graduate with your program. Okay, and then an additional thing that's really good to know is that once you finish a Marchman program, you can take your certificate of completion over to Pasco Hernando State College, and they will award you credit towards their AS degree in industrial management. So it's a really nice natural articulation if you wanted to get into the business side, the management side of your field. The two computer programs, Computer Systems and Information Technology and the Cybersecurity program, actually transitioned to PHSC, and they award you 9 credits towards their AS degree in cybersecurity and IT. So again, sometimes this is just a stepping stone to get to the next level. Some students will come in and get their skills and go off to, work as cosmetologists or in hospitals, and then continue their education towards their bachelor's degrees. So some students come in and take our programs and go straight to work and stay at work. Some continue their education after they leave us. It just depends on what your career goals are. And we are located, if you don't know, we are located off of Ridge Road in Newport Richey, so we're very close by. But we do have students that come from Pinellas and Tampa and Hernando counties. All right, so a little bit about our hours. Unlike traditional college where you can maybe go to class a couple of days a week, you're going to be here with us every day. So we have different program times. The majority of our programs are going to be Monday through Friday from 8:20 to 2. We have 2 extended day daytime classes, Patient Care Tech and Cosmetology. Those classes per day run Monday through Friday, 7:20 to 2:40. Patient Care Tech takes 1 semester, Cosmetology takes 2. And then we have an evening cosmetology option where you go to school Monday through Thursday, 11:30 to 6:50, and then Friday is 7:20 to 2:40. And this year we started a fantastic new program, Early Childhood Education. It is Monday through Friday, 7:55 to 3:15. However, you're only going to come to Marchman 1 day a week because the other 4 days you're going to be placed volunteering at a child care center, and your teacher comes out and supports you there. Another really cool thing about early childhood right now is it is being fully funded by the Pasco Hernando Early Learning Coalition. So the $2,000 in tuition and fees, plus your fingerprinting fees, everything is completely covered by the coalition. So you wouldn't even need financial aid. It is automatically scholarship for you. So that's a really nice opportunity if you wanted to get into childcare. We do follow the Pasco County Schools calendar. So we are a part of Pasco County Schools. So when they're off, we're off. So the same breaks that you're having in high school, the same days on the summer that you're off, you're going to have the same thing at Marchman. One thing very different at our school that's different from traditional colleges, we have a very strict attendance policy. You saw in the video, hands-on, learning hands-on, you have to be on those shops. You really cannot access the learning if you're not with us. So the expectation for the majority of our programs is that you are with us 90% of the time for attendance. These few programs actually have a higher percentage. Cosmetology, computer systems, early childhood and education, and patient care tech, you actually have to be physically present in class 95% of the time in order to be considered satisfactory. So choosing a school like Marchman is a big commitment, so you just want to make sure it's the right time of life that you're fully ready to engage and commit to complete your program. And to be a program completer, you're going to have all your clock hours. One thing I didn't explain, we are what's called a clock hour school. So unlike the credits that you earn in high school and traditional college, here you're going to earn hours. And in a second, I'm going to show you each program and the number of hours. So students start every August and sometimes January, but students complete at many different times because all the programs are different lengths. So you have to have your clock hours, your mastery of your skills, at least a CGPA, and then none of you will be required to take a basic skills test because all of you have a recent high school diploma from a Florida school, public school. So you don't have to worry about the basic skills. That's for other diploma codes. And these are the programs we have. So you saw some of them on the video. And there's a lot more information on our website if you want to check it out. But we have applied cybersecurity, automotive service technology. That's our longest program. It's 2 years. Commercial art technology takes almost 2 full years. Computer systems and IT is 900 hours. So that only takes 2 semesters. Cosmetology is 1,200 hours, but because of that extended day, it only takes 2 semesters. So if you started cosmetology in August, you'd be done by May. Ready to get your license and go out to work. Digital cinema is a little over a year. We have early childhood education. The 600-hour day course takes only 1 semester to complete. So you'll be done in 5 months. Electricity takes about 1.5 years. We also have an early childhood apprenticeship program. If you were working in field, you can work full-time during the day and then come to us 1 night a week to get your credential. We have air conditioning and heating, which is 1.5 years. Marine service technology is 1.5 years. Patient care tech is our only medical program, and that takes 5 months to complete. And again, we talked a little bit about industry certifications. That program provides you with 5 industry certifications in 5 months. You actually go to the hospitals and different places to work and be watched by other nurses. And most of the students will get picked up right in the clinicals to be hired. And then you can go on for your bachelor's in nursing or whatever you want to do after that. We have culinary arts, and we also have welding technology. So those are the 14 programs that we have on our campus. And like I said, there's a lot more information on our website if you want to check it out. Just a little bit about financial aid. So we do have these sources of funding that we can accept. We can take Florida prepaid, we can take Florida Bright Futures. Some students will come through Pastor Hernando Career Source or vocational rehabilitation. We do take the GI Bill, so we do have veterans coming on our campus and taking our programs. And then we also have, of course, private scholarships. We do participate in the federal Pell Grant program, but we do not participate in the loan program. So if you're eligible for loans, you could not bring those to Marchman. And you pay your tuition and fees by a term. So if you have not done this already, even if you're not going to go to Marchman, you need to go ahead and get your FAFSA started. I'm sure you're hearing FAFSA in high school, and all your counselors and teachers are telling you about it, but you really can do this right now for next school year. You want to go to this website, FAFSA.gov, and complete your portion. Because you're under 24, a parent will have to complete their portion, and then they do a calculation and let you know what you're eligible for. So you would want to go in and do the 23-24 FAFSA because that's for next school year. And you can list up to 10 schools. So say you're thinking maybe PHSC, maybe Marchman, maybe USF. You can list up to 10 schools on that application. The only school that's going to pull your information and pull the funding for you is the one that you're accepted at. So if you're accepted for a Pell Grant with us, you can take it to any of those other schools. And we also have a financial aid office that you can talk to, come see them, but they can definitely help you if you have any trouble with the FAFSA or need other assistance. And they handle all the other scholarships as well. Okay, so now we're going to talk a little bit about the application. There are several steps to the application, and the main 3 steps have to be completed before you start your application process. So step 1 is to complete an online application. You're going to answer a few essay questions on that application. Basically, what we're looking for is we want to see that you have clear goals that would be supported by taking the program that you're choosing, that you have an interest and a passion for what you're signing up for, that you're ready to go to work when you leave us, because we are about getting you transitioned to the workforce, and then anything else that would make you a good candidate. So those are the 4 short answer essay questions that you'll answer on your application that will be scored. So you just want to make sure you put some time into that. The second step is to provide a copy of your high school transcript. But the good news is, because I think everybody on here is Pasco County Schools, you will not have to worry about that step. If you're a senior, we will pull your transcript right now to make sure, confirm that you're a senior, and then we will pull it again in June just to confirm your graduation. So you can skip right over step 2 if you are a Pasco County student. And then step 3, under the age of 24, you're going to have a parent-approved residency, and you're going to do this at any state school, Pasco Hernando State College, St. Petersburg College, our college. Because we're a public school, in order to get the in-state tuition rates, which are substantially less than out-of-state tuition rates, you have to prove a year of residency. And because you're under 24, a parent will prove that. So they basically fill out the form and then they upload a driver's license, car registration, voter ID, or other documents that would evidence a year of residence. And so those 3 steps have to be completed to start the application. If you were requesting transfer hours, so say you were in the culinary arts program at 5A High School or over at Antler, or maybe in the auto program at Wesley Chapel, you can get credit for your high school coursework in our classes. So what you'd want to do is once you come in and meet with me, you would want to disclose that to me so we could pull your transcript, see how many hours you have, so that we could look at those to apply to your adult program, which would mean your program would be shorter, which would mean it would cost less money. So again, that's a transition for some students who want to finish their programs because they couldn't finish it in high school. And then the last step, once the application is in and they look at your essays, all students are granted an interview. And the interview is going to be with the program instructor and our assistant director. And again, they are really looking for passion and interest, and that you really want a career in this field and you're ready to go to work once we give you the skills that you need to get employed in the field. So that's what they're looking for. And right after your interview, you would get a decision letter. And you can't apply before you graduate. Okay, so where we're at right now in the process, the application for fall, that's why I said the timing is perfect, opens Monday. So Monday is the first day that anybody can apply for fall classes. And you're going to need to do one of two things. First day of school is August 10th. But you either need to come to our open house tomorrow night or make an appointment with me. But tomorrow night from 5:30 to 7:30, again, perfect timing, we are having a full wide open house. All the teachers will be there in their classrooms and their shops. You can come on and check out 3 or 4 programs. You can meet all the instructors, really get a feel for where you see yourself at and what feels like the right fit for you. We will have financial aid and accessibility services coordinator and our placement coordinator all on staff to answer questions that you might have. And then at 6:45 in the dining room, I will have an admissions meeting where I will go give the packets out and you'll understand everything about admissions. If this doesn't work out for you tomorrow night, and again, this is open to the public, so anyone can come, you would need to schedule an appointment with me to come in at another time after the open house. I do tours every day, all day, so you would just call me, or you can actually go on our website under admissions and it says, click here to schedule a meeting with Kim Dunn. You'll just click that, put your information, and I will call you to schedule your tour. But you will either need to go to the open house or come in and see me individually to tour your program, make sure it's something that you like, and I can take you to more than one program if you want to see more than one, and then make your commitment and your decision, and then you can apply. But you can't find the application anywhere on the website. You have to come in and do the tour first. Because we want to make sure that we're going to be able to provide you what you're wanting. And then that is it. Let's see what else I've got here. Yep, I think that's it. So that's all I have to share. I'm so thrilled that you're all here. It's awesome. It's a great time of year because we're really getting ready to start enrolling seniors for next year. So I am totally open to any questions that might be out there. No questions?